Okay, I'm going to try to get him out. I call him Apu. He's the second type I've owned because he's from India. I need to be very careful with this spider. He's going to be very fast and grumpy most likely. So we're just going to prod him out so I can show you how beautiful some of these can be. I'm being very careful not to hurt him as well. So we're going to just bring him up slow. Come on, big fella. This one is also a baby, about as old as the others. They are a faster growing species. At full length, this particular species will be anywhere between 7 and 9 inches across. And let's see if I can get him to come over to me. Please, please, folks, please do not do what I'm attempting to do with this spider. Again, I have a lot of experience doing this. The main problem, besides being bitten by this spider, which would be an instant, would redefine pain, and there is no anti-venom, but the pure speed that this spider can have when he's threatened, it's really something to behold. And I've just about got him here. He may run all over me. We'll see how he acts. I'm a little impressed right now. He's not doing too badly, other than being stubborn. A bite from this spider, the worst bite report that I've ever read. A man was put into a 2-day fever coma after a bite from this spider. That is not a typical reaction, but it is possible. And here she comes. Beautiful, beautiful spider. I wish I had a better camera to show you exactly how pretty the markings on these legs are. There. And I'll try to get her in a position where you can see the undersides of her legs also, the yellow, the bright yellow that warns you that I should be heating, but I'm not. And here she comes. And if you look here, you'll see the beautiful yellow. I hope there's enough light for you to start to see little bits of it as she comes over the top. You may even see fangs depending on how good or bad this camera is. She's being extremely cooperative.
Get her back. Can you hold her down so I can get her back?
I'm going to bring her down a little bit so you can see. I don't want to put her down because if she wanted to, she would be gone. Like a blink of an eye, she could go that fast. Tree spiders are very different than the tarantulas we see living on the ground over here in the New World. These Old World Indian and African species are very different. But I hope that you can see the beautiful, beautiful colors. And again, if you can imagine this as a 9-inch across spider, they're definitely formidable. And think it's got good enough resolution to get that close. But I wanted to share these with you folks because I was an arachnophobic, a horrible, terrible arachnophobic. I decided to face that fear and get over it by buying my first little tarantula, a harmless little rosehair tarantula. I started to read and learn about them and began to understand that they are fascinating creatures and there's nothing evil and horrible about them. They're not out to hurt us. They're just out to live their lives. I'm going to try to put his home back as best as I can. Give him a place to